Beautiful. Yeah!
Wow.
Welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy Dan Pedal Show!
Yay!
I'm Gabor.
Hey, I'm Alex.
He's wondering why he's here.
How did I get here? Like,
Oh.
yeah, we've got a overdrive today.
Yeah, the Crowther Hot Cake. All the way from the land of grass and sheep.
Grass and sheep.
Called New Zealand.
That's on their flag.
Grass and sheep. The land of grass and sheep. No, sorry, Kiwis out there. The hot cake.
We're really sorry.
We are. With a little help from the Catlin Bread Adeneko. So today I've got I think it's 1964. I could be wrong, but I think it's a 1964 Gibson Melody Maker. Possibly the neck has been refinished, but I'm not 100% sure.
Cool.
Yeah. This actually was requested by Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum. We do this thing where we go on Periscope before we record these demos, and find us on Periscope, and you can do the same. And he requested for me to use this guitar, so this is
Here
for
it is.
Ryan from
Here it
60
is.
Cycle Hum. And you have
I have a lovely guitar from Tompkins Custom, and it's all Australian timbers.
Get Out.
Yeah. And it has has a Rio Grande pickups in it.
Oh,
Yes.
lovely.
Texas.
All the way from Texas. Okay, so the hot cake. It's a fairly used and
Yeah.
much heard pedal. Great drive.
Built by a drummer, I believe.
The drummer had a split ends. I think
Yeah.
in the mid '70s, sometime while they were touring and stuff with split ends, he
Making
he
stuff.
made that. He made a
Yeah.
distortion pedal.
Cool.
Very simple, straightforward thing. 3 knobs: level, presence, and drive. Now you used to be able to get a few different versions of them. They had
Double one.
well, the double hot cake you can still get, but it used to have a hot cake. One was called a bluesberry, I think, and then there was a couple of different versions, and you could order the version you wanted.
Sure.
Nowadays, I think there may be something internal where you can switch it. I haven't actually really looked, to tell you the truth, but whatever it said on, I really like it.
Don't touch it.
No, don't touch it. It's a great drive pedal, and it's sort of a lot of times for me it's my lead tone.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, so basically I think the idea behind it is if you set the drive and the presence all the way to 0, and let's try that, shall we? How about you do it?
Okay.
If you set the drive and presence all the way to 0, and it says around about 2 o'clock with the level, that should just be. And it
Nothing.
pretty much is unaffected. So, and that's one of the things it always says whenever you read anything about it. It's meant to be very. It does not affect your straight tone. Even though it's a distortion pedal, and of course it affects your tone because it's a distortion pedal.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not colouring your tone in other than giving it distortion.
Yep. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
So what we can now do is we can add. And did I mention we're going to Fender Hot Rod DeVille 4x10 as well?
No, but we are.
Yes, that's what we are. So now what you can then do is you can either, and the great thing about the hot cake, it's a huge range, so you can use it as just about a clean boost. So I mean, if you just boost the level now, clean boost. You can, if you want a bit more top end, which I don't know if we want in here, but if you do,
Maybe with neck pickup.
you can. Adding a bit of presence to it.
Yep.
And then you can dial in a little bit of drive. So it's quite a nice, even just on really low gain settings, just to sort of broken up clean. So.
I think of this setting, it doesn't actually add any drive, it just kind of
Fattens the sound.
embiggens.
Embiggens. It embiggens the sound. So if you want a pedal to embiggen your sound, get one of them. Yeah, it's sort of roughly when you get to closer to 12 o'clock, then it starts to add a bit of drive.
You can hear some.
And then you can keep going and keep going until you get, it turns almost a little bit fuzzy as you turn it all the way up. So if we turn the presence down a little bit, and let's crank it.
Yeah, cool.
It's quite nice. It's very fat.
What if we split the difference and go
That's crazy talk.
just to, just to get some more no definition when you're
Who needs no definition?
me? That's not a chord. Sounds big.
It embiggens the sound. It's the embigulator. They shouldn't have called it a hotcake. They should have called it the embigulator.
Oh,
2000.
catchy name. So it does that thing where it's like still big and lush and warm, but cuts through without being harsh.
Yeah, exactly right. That's what I like about it for using as a lead
Yeah, sure.
distortion. I actually have a bit more presence
Yeah,
almost.
you can go
I've got it sort of about there somewhere, roughly.
Yeah.
That's sort of where I have it set for my.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So
Yeah.
that's it. I'll have a bit of a fiddle. So this is a single pickup guitar, and it's not the most super high output kind of pickup.
Yeah, cool.
With a little bit of amp reverb on it too. Oh, and a little bit of microphonic pickups. And it's almost in tune. That's a lot with me actually. But it's just a really nice fat distortion, and it works great on the whole range. I used to, back in the olden days, I know I bring the box of rock up all the time, but I used to use it kind of like I use a box of rock. I used to use it as an almost always on pedal,
cool. Yep.
on a really low drive. I'd love to get my hands on one of the double cake, is it called? A double hot, is it just called double hot cake or something like that? And one with a 2. I'd love to get my hands on one of them just to try it out, just to see it, because it's a great sounding pedal.
Yeah, it's cool. Actually, oftentimes this riff, often talked about as being that low mid overdrive, but the high gain stuff sounds really
The high gain sounds great on it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what
It's up really well.
It's on my. I usually have one of them on my boards, and it's the highest gain out of all of them.
Sure.
So the Box of Rock will be the lowest.
Yep.
The King of Tone will be in the middle, and that will be the highest of them all. So that's sort of the lead boost. If I really want lots of gainage, that's the one I go to.
Nice.
So Yeah, no, it's an awesome sounding pedal, and it's just a fat growl that. And an old guitar that's hard to keep in tune. But it's an awesome pedal. Super simple pedal. 3 little knobs. The light inside of the O. It's kind of like the rat inside the A, the hotcake inside of the O.
It's a thing.
It's a thing, yeah, it must be a thing. So, the Crowther hotcake. They also make another pedal called the Prunes and Custard, I think, which is like a weird synthy envelope filtery kind of thing, which I always wanted to try out but never got my hands on. So if anyone has one out there and wants to give me one to try out, talk to us. Cool, that's about it, isn't it?
I think so.
That's the Crowther hotcake, all the way from NZ.
NZ.
NZ, bro.
Yeah.
So if you
Thanks for checking that out.
check it out, bro. I can't just keep it
If you like that pedal and our bad
Pedal.
accent,
If you like the pedal and a bad accent.
that one. Yeah. Hit subscribe if you sucker for punishment.
If you want more crappy accents. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. The more people subscribe, the more of this sort of stuff we can do.
Yep.
Then there's our
Facebook page.
that's the one.
The other Facebook thing.
In the description below us. There's a link there. And also Periscope, which I mentioned earlier on. And probably with that on Twitter as well. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, just check it all out. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you want to do. If you want us to stack the hotcake with something else. If you want us to A-B it with another pedal. Let us know. Cool. That's it for us.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya.